right, opening face-off. Held, Spain, Hunziker, Mack, and Learman underway against the Team Alaska 18 team here. Pass out in front from Held. Learman couldn't get that. 18s are away, 2-on-1. Nets off. Anderson and Long come out. Stelrek, Sherman, and Gonzalez. Get the net fixed up here. Got DiCarlo in net. Stelrek in for the face-off. It's one back. Anderson rims it around. Sherman goes to play that. Gets by him. Stelrek picks it up, though. Comes through the neutral zone. He's taken down. No call. 18s move it. Across the blue line and in on the near side boards. Player's knocked down. Puck comes out of the zone. Fired right back in, though. Stelrek back to chase that. Off some equipment in the neutral zone. The 18s send it back in. Anderson back behind the cage with it. Wraps it up for Sherman. Sherman checked. Long steps in, able to move it for Gonzalez. Chips it around. A player is going after it now. Long in the corner. Checks a man right into the referee. Gonzalez has it. Tried to pass it for Marcotte, who's on. Didn't get to him. Worrell out there with Nelius, Long, Marcotte, Gonzalez.
I'm just gonna stand here so I know what's happening.
Sent in from the red line. Nelius plays it behind the net, wraps it back for Long. Long after that from the half wall. Tries to get it for Yackel. Got a couple guys wearing the bubble. They're throwing me off here as Yackel's got the full face shield on, and so does Gonzalez. The shot goes off Worrell from the point from Mack. Sent in high. Rims around for Learman. Sends it deeper. Marcotte chips it off the half wall. Yackel can't pick that one up. Wrap behind. Worrell tries to get to that. Held in at the line by Mack. He's going to skate it in. Poked off his stick, though. Going the other way now. Worrell back checking. The 18s player falls down. Learman has it. He's got Yackel up on the blue line. The pass is broken up. Tried for Hunziker. Held. Hunziker. Spain out there. Nelius and Anderson on the back end. Nelius from the blue line hammers that in. Spain has it from the half wall now. It's a shot saved by the goaltender on the stick side. Now the 18s come up the far side board, send it in. Hunziker able to chip that out of the zone. Foot race after that. He's got two back-checking 18s. Able to play it to the corner. Spain dogging the puck there. Held, tries to hold the wall, but it gets past Long up at the blue line. Nelius races back for it. Along the near side, puck comes out of the 16's end. Cross ice for Sherman. He's going to dump that in. Spain and Held go to the bench. Stelrek and Green out there now with Sherman. Sent in by Long. He takes a check at the 18's bench. Wraps around. Stelrek able to hold the line. He rims it deeper. Green goes after that in the corner. 18s get to it first. Behind the net, Green battling for it. Sherman in there digging. Behind the net, Green able to play the puck away. Then it has it knocked off his stick. Stelrek with the check on the near side boards. Then Mack. Long back for this. Sends it around. Mack's going to play it in the near side corner. Sherman tried to move that up, but the 18s hold it in, send it deeper. Stelrek reverses it for Long. He's up to Sherman at the blue line, goes cross ice. where Mack has it and skates it in. Shot's blocked. 18's the other way now. Fresh off the bench is Yakel. He's able to break that up. 18 still have it in the neutral zone though. Marcotte with it. Marcotte again from the center red line, pushes it into the zone and goes after it. 18's all alone on that wall, able to clear it out though. Missed the stretch pass. No icing on the play as the 18's gather it up in the corner. Learman behind the net. 18's at the side of the net, put a shot, sounded like iron down there. Marcotte moves it up for Yakel. He's got Worrell on the far side. Yakel up the near side, chips it in. Goes after his own dump in. Checked off the puck though. The 18's come away with it. Marcotte tried to interrupt that. 18's still advance. Nelius plays that behind the net. Able to get it up to Yakel. Yakel from the near side blue line to Worrell at the red line. Worrell into the zone now. Sends it deeper, takes a big hit and a penalty. Worrell was checked from behind there, probably a boarding call. So Held, Spain, Hunziker, Mack, and Learman out on the power play. 9:29 left in the first. It's Matheson in the box for the 18's. Yeah, and one of the 18's, another 18's player heading in, so 2 and 10 it looks like on Noah for the check on Worrell. It goes through Mack's wickets at the blue line, chases back for it. Comes out on his forehand, moves it up for Held, gains the line. Held looking to pass, goes cross ice off a foot. Learman down for Hunziker. Back up to Learman. Cross. Mack has it, plays it back to Learman. Learman shot in, deflected wide. Spain recovers the puck. Reverses away from pressure. 18's though get to the puck in the corner. Held at the line by Learman. Then twists it for Mack. His centering pass gets taken away by the 18's and they come out 2-on-1. Hunziker with the back check was able to tie up the man driving the net. That shot was deflected up into the net, out of play. All right, change the power play line here as Marcotte, Worrell, Yakel, Anderson, and Nelius are out. 1:13 left in the power play. 8:42 left in the first. Marcotte with the draw. Tied up, 18's able to control from the blue line. Short-handed shot, saved DiCarlo. Now Anderson has it, trying to escape the pressure, take it behind the net and pause. Now Anderson's going to wind it up from his own end. Touched off of Worrell's stick and deep into the zone. 18's fan on the clearing attempt. Worrell gets to that, shovels it up for Anderson from the blue line to Marcotte now. Marcotte up, moves it across for Nelius. Nelius to the blue line for Anderson. Anderson back to Nelius. Nelius from the dot goes cross ice for Marcotte off a skate though. Marcotte has it on the half wall. Up to Anderson. Fakes a shot, passes to Nelius, goes through him. Battle in the corner now. 18's fired around. Marcotte trying to recover that. Able to hold the line. Worrell has it now. He sends it deeper for Yakel. Gets off. Puck hops his stick in the corner. Worrell now with it from the near side corner up to Anderson. Anderson looking. Puck bobbled on him. He gets it down to Nelius down low. Nelius tries to walk away from some pressure. Back up to Anderson. Cross ice for Marcotte. He has to turn with that pass. Marcotte shot off his skate in the middle. Worrell quick shot, pad save, goalie. He's going to hang on to it. Ten seconds left on the penalty. Get a line change here. Learman comes out with Long. Stelrek, Gonzalez, and Green come out. Stelrek set to take face off. Into the corner, 18's try to clear, held by Long. To the half wall for Gonzalez, turns away. Moves it down low for Green. Green goes up to the blue line for Long. His shot goes off a skate, and the 18s come out with it. Unable to control, though. Goes all the way down. Back to 5-on-5. Learman skates this up. Tries to come through a player. Taken away, though. Held in by Green. Tried to get it back to Learman, but 18s control. Cross ice they go. Skate it through the neutral zone. Across the blue line. Dumped in behind the net where Long plays it. Gonzalez loses track of that in the corner. Long trying to find it. He's able to hammer it around the net where Green picks it up in the near side corner. Green moves that out. Taken by the 18s and sent back in. Long gets that to Mack, who clears the zone, but the 18s come up with the puck. Green involved in the collision in the neutral zone there. He's back in on the defensive play as DiCarlo holds the puck. Trickled in on goal, and he holds on for the whistle. 6:25 left in the first. 0-0 is the score. Spain, Hunziker held out. Anderson and Nelius, defensive pair. Held in off the face-off. Pass in front goes all the way across, though, from the far blue line. 18s have it. Into the corner now. Held can't get to that. The 18s have it again in the corner here. Move it up to the blue line. They'll walk the line. Shots off a stick. Doesn't get through. Spain comes out with it. Spain plays it for Hunziker. In across the zone. Hunziker's checked. In the corner, Held has it. Tries to go to Anderson from the top of the circle. That's off a body. Spain has it checked off his stick in the corner. Hunziker goes for that. He's checked. 18's in the corner as Held comes after that. 18's get it out, though. Dump it in. Nelius back to play it. Turns away from pressure. Nelius plays it for Held. Held moves it to Hunziker. Hunziker's going to dump that in. Head to the bench for a change. Learman and Mack out there. Worrell, Marcotte, Yackel. 18s get by the forecheck, move it up. Learman steals that in the neutral zone, walks in. Gives for Yackel. Yackel off his skate, able to get a shot, saved by the goaltender. And it looks like the net's off now. We'll stop play. Marcotte takes the draw, 18's control behind their net. They're able to clear the zone where Learman has it in the neutral zone. 18's able to gain the line though. Checked off by Mack. Mack able to clear the zone. Yackel has it on the far side. He'll cut to the middle now, across the blue line, dishes across. Too far for Mack. Mack centering pass, quick deflection from Yackel, saved by the goalie though. Nice play there. Mack made the pass. Yackel the deflection try. Oh, nice play at the net there. Good save to Carlo. Back and forth offensive chances here. Long moves that up and is chipped out. Worrell takes the hit as he clears the puck out of the zone. All the way down is Marcotte trying to play it in the corner. 18s have it though. Sherman out there now. Yackel and Marcotte. Battle along the wall. Puck sent all the way down, icing on the play. Stelrek, Gonzalez, Sherman out. Long and Anderson on the blue line. Stelrek in, takes the draw. Won by the 18s though. Sherman tries to trick that up. Behind the net, the 18s move to the half wall, then into the neutral zone off a skate. They're still able to hammer it in. In the corner now. Long comes up with that. Tried to give it on for Sherman. Broken up by the 18s. Now Sherman chips it around a player out of the zone. Sherman across the line. He's checked hard. Stelrek shot is wide. Gonzalez sends that deeper. Stelrek in the corner. Sherman Tried to block out on the wall. 18's come out with it. Anderson fires it right back out of the zone. Gonzalez unable to play it further. Sent in. The 18s are offside, so they got to tag up here as Nelius goes back with that. Plays it across for Anderson. Pass bounces on him, but he's able to get it up to Gonzalez. Unable to clear, though. Anderson with it again up for Stelrek. Stelrek looks to go cross ice. Just misses Hunziker. Hunziker bats it in. Held at the line, though. Looked offside. .307 left to go in the first. Spain held Hunziker, Learman, and Mack out. Held with the draw. Wins it back. Learman's got a clear lane. Here he's going to skate it into the zone. Learman goes for a skate with it. Tries to center that for Held off a skate, though. Learman has it again. On the far side, he's got Spain cutting to the net. Couldn't get past the stick, though, on that pass. Spain tries to dodge around a player. Hunziker picks it up, moves it to the blue line for Learman. Learman dances with it, fires a shot in, saved by the goaltender. No rebound chance there. Now wrapped around and out of the zone. 18's across the blue line with it. Shot fan into the corner now. 18's still have it. Hunziker trying to get a hold of that. The 18's get a shot from the far blue line and deflected up and out. Worrell, Marcotte, and Yackel come on with Anderson and Long. Anderson able to get the hold of the puck off the draw. Yackel hammers it up the near side board. 18's from their own blue line, though. Cross ice and out with it. In with speed across the line. Shot saved to Carlo. He'll cover it. Marcotte. Puck's one to the corner. Long able to send it around. Unable to clear. The 18's played in the corner. Out in front. Goes all the way across. Held in at the line. Set back deeper. Anderson trying to battle for that. Marcotte in there helping out. Able to move it for Yackel. Yackel's going to skate it out of the zone. Center ice. 18's player was looking for a big hit there. Yackel dodged that. In the zone now. Long with the check in the corner. 18's still have it. Marcotte turning with it. Moves it for Long. In the corner, Long has it. Long tried to go for Worrell. Worrell's got it across the red line and dumps it in. Bouncer on net. 18's come away with it, though. Get past Yackel on the forecheck. Through center now. They dump it in. Nelius and Learman out there. Sherman out now. Stelrek out. .55 seconds left in the first period here. Sherman has it far side, crosses the red line, skates it in, gets a step, tries to come inside. Shot was saved as the goaltender had the post sealed. Stelrek battles in the corner. Sherman there to help. Glove down by Learman at the line. Goes cross ice for Nelius. 18's get a stick on it, but Nelius still able to send it deeper. Stelrek tries to get past a man. Sherman with the check. Green comes up with that. Green chips it across for Learman. He has to chase that down in the corner. Turns away from pressure. He's got Stelrek in the center. Learman fires a shot. Saved by the 18's goaltender. 10 seconds left in the first period. Learman pinches in. Has the stick knocked from his hands. 2 seconds. That'll do it for the first period. Out there with Mack and Learman on the blue line. Teams enter the zone. Learman knocks the puck away. He's checked in the corner, held into support. Comes to Spain. Spain looks to move it out. He's got Hunziker breaking through the neutral zone. Knocked off his stick though. Spain battles. Everybody tied up at the center ice red line there. Now we get a whistle. Marcotte, Yackel, Worrell out now with Long and Anderson. Marcotte to take the face off. Chipped behind the net by the 18s. They've got it. Try to move it up. Worrell reads that, able to cut the pass off. Battle in that near side corner, comes all the way around. Anderson pinches in. Worrell able to come in behind and send the puck deeper. Marcotte goes by him. 18s have it now. They move it up to the half wall and out. Anderson picks that up in the neutral zone, sends it right back in. Too far for Marcotte though. Back on side now. The 16s look to get it on the attack. Worrell in on the forecheck. Makes the hit behind the net. 18s still possess the puck though. Get it out. Hustling across the blue line with it now. Drop the shoulder. It's the older Spain brother. We got a penalty coming on Anderson here for the hold. So Anderson to the box for the 2-minute minor penalty for holding. 13:36 to go in the second. Be shorthanded on the penalty kill here. Mack comes out with Nelius. Delrek comes out. One more as Sherman rounds out the penalty killers. 18's control, get it to the point, move across, top of the near side circle. They delay, move it back to the blue line. Cross to the far side now. Back up to the top of the umbrella and move it around. Centering pass back up to the blue line. Over to the far side, looking for that seam pass across. US shot blocked by Stelrich. Good penalty killing here. Shot right to the back door. That was a shot pass there. Unable to poke it into the net though. Mack trying to keep that man out of the crease as that shot's whistled way wide and rims all the way out. Couple will go for a change. 18's come in with it. Spain able to break up the centering pass though. Lifts it high out of the zone all the way down. Now Nelius and Mack go for the change. Learman comes out with Long. Now got held out with Spain. 55 seconds left in the penalty. Through center now, the 18's bringing in on the near side. Centering pass broken up. Learman can't clear it though. Behind the net, 18's pivot with it. From the top, they send it to the far side circle. Shot blocked by Learman. To the near side, Spain can't get to that. Wrist shot in on goal, saved DiCarlo. Not able to clear though, 18's hold the line. Side shot, another save DiCarlo. Long goes to the corner there, 18's still have it. Learman battles for that. The half wall to the blue line now, walk in. Pass back to the near side, cross ice. DiCarlo came across, made the save. He'll hold on and get the whistle. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Matheson comes out of the box now for the 18's from that 2 and 10 earlier. 5 seconds left to the minor penalty to Anderson. Mack, Yackel, Marcotte, Worrell out there on the penalty kill for 5 more seconds. cleared up and into the 18's bench. 1 second left on the penalty. Marcotte will look to win this draw and maybe get a chance to spring Anderson as he comes out of the box. There's Worrell. Anderson steps out of the box. Worrell gives to him. Anderson, the pass wasn't clean though. He had to bobble it. Mack fires it back in. The rest of the team tags up. 18's behind their net. The passive forecheck here, waiting for the 18s to make a move first. They go out to the far side. Neutral zone though, picked up by Anderson, sends it back in. Now back out from the 18s. Mack tries to get it back in deeper, but still held by the 18s. Marcotte has it. He's got Gonzalez cutting through the middle. Gets a nice pass to him. Gonzalez from the near side. Skates up the right wing. Backhander shot. Glove saved by the goaltender. Stelrecht and Green come out now to round out the line with Gonzalez, along with Long and Nelius on the back end. Nelius from the blue line. Shot blocked wide. Unable to hold the line. 18's come out with it. Nelius gets to that puck, clears the zone. Green's got it. Green pushes it ahead, chases after his own dump in. Green to the end wall. Puts the check on. 18's managed to move the puck though. Held in by Long, fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. 18's have it, move it through the neutral zone now. Long able to break that up, at least stall it for a moment. Now they come in. Long makes the hit on the end boards. 18's come in and scoop up the puck though. Now to the blue line with it. Wrist shot in, deflected off a stick, goes wide. Nelius to the corner, off the glass, glove down by Green, then cleared up to Gonzalez. He's got Stelrecht if he hurries. Gonzalez with it from the dot, fires a shot, saved by the goaltender. Spain out there now. Gonzalez heads to the bench. Hunziker comes on. Offside at the line were the 18s. Complete the line change. Here's Held comes out for Stelrecht. Mack and Learman, the defensive pair, held in for the face-off in the neutral zone. 18's able to step through though and gain the zone. Cross to the near side, wrist shot saved. Behind the net. 18's from the goal line, play it behind the net and then out front. Back down low. Cross ice pass broken up by Spain. Offside would have been the 16s there, so Held delays playing that. Neutral zone, Held has it now, crosses the blue line, dishes to Hunziker. Hunziker fires and scores. Skates left and shoots right and beats the goaltender high to the stick side. So 16's on top, 1-0, 9:14 in the second remaining. Yackel, Worrell, Marcotte, Long, and Anderson. Off the draw, the 18's control, lose it in their own end though. Worrell tries to get in on the forecheck. 18's move it up the far side. Touch pass in the center. Worrell has it off a Marcotte's stick. Worrell dodges the check. 18's have the puck though. They lift it high in the air. Loose in the neutral zone. 18's push it deeper. Anderson makes a good play there. Checks the man off the puck. Comes away with it. Into long skates though. Now he wraps it around for Yackel. Yackel tried to move that for Marcotte, but it's a little too far, and the 18s sent it deeper in. Got a delayed penalty on the 18s now. DeCarlo heads to the bench for the extra attacker on the delayed penalty. Anderson has to pivot away from traffic, go behind his own net. He reverses the puck for Long. Long with it now. Excuse me. Passes to Stelrecht, who's out now. Back across for Long. 16's trying to play keep away here and keep that delayed penalty on as long as they can. Long in trouble though, gets away from pressure. He's got Stelrecht, gives to him. Long again with it. Matheson on the 18s has his stick broken. Now he heads to the bench, and the 18s finally get a touch-up and the whistle as we get the penalty call here. We got roughing is the call, so 2-minute minor for a rough. 8:09 left in the second period. 1-0 with the 16s on top. Hunziker and Learman hold the blue line there. Mack is out with Held and Spain. This puck comes out all the way down. Hunziker after that. Now Learman. Carlo is going to play it. Learman moves it away from trouble to Hunziker. He's going to head behind the net now to the far side. Has it off a skate. Learman comes to play it though. Learman turns away. Oh, stolen on the pass to Mack. 18s read that and are able to take the pass away. Mack comes in with the puck though, moves to Held. Held across for Spain off his skate into the zone. Going to call that down for an icing. Worrell, Yackel, Marcotte, Anderson, Nelius. Marcotte in to take the face-off to the Carlos right. 18s step through with the puck though, not able to get a shot. Nelius and Anderson broke that up. Anderson with it, moves it for Marcotte. Marcotte evades pressure, moves for Yackel. He's got to take it off his skate, but able to control and into the zone now. Yackel turns with it. Stick checked as he tried to make a pass. 18s able to clear. Anderson back for that now. From the far side corner, Anderson behind the net. Anderson looks to get the legs moving. His pass into space, though. The 18s hammer it back down. 18s are going to get to this first. Anderson's the only one back. 2-on-1. Pass comes out in front. Carlo went to make a potential save, and the net came off, so we'll get another stoppage and line change here. 42 seconds left in the power play. Not too much working on that last attempt. See if they can get it going here. Held, Spain, Hunziker, Mack, Learman. Held in for the draw. Hunziker comes out with it, races through center. He's got 2 to beat. Hunziker to the near side corner. He's checked. Held in there to support. Spain waits in the slot. Now Spain comes closer. Held with it. Centering pass to Mack. Just misses wide. On the nice feed and the one-timer. Hunziker from the corner. Plays that for Learman. Learman for Mack on the far side. Mack's going to move it all the way across for Hunziker. Touch pass to Learman. Learman looks for the shot. Moves it to Mack. That one goes wide off a stick somewhere. Battle in the near side corner. Held comes out with that. Steps past to check. Held tried to reverse that. Mack has it. He sends it to the corner where Spain plays it. Spain and Held in the corner. Spain with the puck. 18's doing a good job there, keeping it tied up in the corner. Now they come through the neutral zone with it. Learman steps into that, knocks it away at the blue line. 18s are offside anyway. There's Learman takes it. Pass broken up by the 18s. Mack back to defend that with Sherman. Puck comes to Sherman. He can't clear it. Held at the line by the 18s. Puck to Learman. He's going to send it to the far side where it bounces and comes out of the zone. Mack gets the legs going. From his own blue line up to Sherman. Sherman steps around a player. Now he's tied up. Green can't get to that behind the net. Green and Sherman down low. Stelrecht out there now. Long and Anderson. Green takes the angle, makes the check as they enter the zone. Puck sent deep now. Long after that. Long moves it around for Sherman. Sherman's got pressure coming. Tries to clear the puck. Held in by the 18s though. Long again with it. Behind his own net. Reverses for Anderson. Anderson takes a step. Pass for Green was too far for him, but it was touched off, so no icing on the play. 18s have it. Make the stretch up to the center ice red line. Long makes the check there. Green puts on a hit, and the play is offside at the line. Marcotte, Yakel, Worrell out. Nelius and Learman out. 4:23 left in the second period. Marcotte set to take this neutral zone face-off. 18s have it. Across the center red line, they'll dump it into the near side corner. Learman to play it. Circle behind DiCarlo. Skate that, pass it for Worrell off his stick though. 18s clear. Learman now looks to re-engage at the line. Learman skates in. Through traffic though, puck comes off his stick. Moves it for Yakel. Yakel gets around one. Worrell has a chance at the puck, but the 18s come away. They got three now through the neutral zone. Taken up by Learman. Yakel now, he's in. Tried to get that across for Worrell. Broken up by the 18s. Marcotte comes streaking in though, grabs the puck. Couldn't hang on to it as he made the play towards the middle of the ice. Now this one comes into the 16s bench and now to play. 3:34 left in the second. Change the lines again as Spain and Held and Hunziker come out. Mack and Anderson out there on the defensive pairing. Held in for the draw. The 18s win it back. Cross ice they go. And they move it smartly through the neutral zone. Mack going to get to this first. Check. Held comes in to support. Held's got two on him. He kicks the puck free and then picks it up. Held just lifts it softly for Hunziker, but the 18s step around and hold it in. From the half wall now, they play it up to the blue line. Shot well wide. Held gets position, loses the puck though. Held still trying to move it. 18s hold the line again. That one bounces behind the net. Mack after it. Mack's just going to lift that one up and out in the neutral zone. Spain had a chance at that, but the 18s have it to Mack now from his own blue line. 18s still in control. They're onside. Shot saved to Carlos. Rebound chance saved also. That one's away. Hunziker trying to chase it down on the icing. And they're going to blow it dead. Long and Nelius out there now. Stelrek, Gonzalez, Sherman. Sherman comes up with that off the draw. He's got Stelrek racing up the near side. Sherman chips it to himself though. Dumps it for Stelrek. Not able to hang on to it though. The 18s advance it down the other way. Icing on that one. Teams play it behind the net, then back. Near side to their own blue line now. Stelrek was in on the check there. Gonzalez in the corner. Puck's loose, comes out of the zone. Long moves it across for Nelius. He's able to turn it and play it into the 18's end. Gonzalez can't get to that. 18's clear it. Nelius has it from the red line though, fires it deep. Worrell out there now. He tries to play it deeper off an 18 stick though. 18 still in position. They go cross ice with it now from center ice red line. They gain the zone. Softly to the middle where Mack is able to steal that pass. Mack chips it up to Worrell. Worrell looking for a pass. He's got Yackel at the far blue line. Broken up by the 18s though. Marcotte skates into that pass, takes it away. Yackel moves it for Worrell in the high slot. Low shot. Gets sticked aside by the goaltender. Didn't get all of that. In the corner now. Marcotte battling. Worrell into support. Worrell comes away with the puck. He's got Yackel in front. Tries to give it to him. Broken up by the 18s. Player went stick down on the play to break up the pass. Mack after this behind the net. Marcotte's going to come into support, come away with the puck. Marcotte gets the legs going through center. Marcotte up the near side boards. Dodges the check. Puck to the corner. 18s reverse it. Hunziker out there now. Yackel and Marcotte. Anderson defending that. Stick save by DiCarlo. Shot goes wide. Anderson rushes to play it. He's checked off the puck. Anderson again. Anderson tripped up. No call on that. Learman in the corner here. Centering pass comes all the way out of the zone. That'll do it for the second. 1-0. 16's ahead. Start. Held Spain, Hunziker, Long, Melius. Off the draw, 18's able to play it back. Cross ice, Hunziker on the forecheck. 18's hammer it out of the zone. Long plays it back in, but Hunziker has to tag up from the corner now. Held in by Hunziker, but the 18's come up with it. Out of the zone now from the red line. Long with the check. Sent into the zone though, behind DiCarlo. Melius back to play that. Too far for Long, held in at the line by the 18s. Sent in, blocked in front. Hunziker has that in the middle, unable to clear though as he's checked. Spain able to move it for Held. Back to Spain, too far though. The 18s send it into the zone. DiCarlo will settle that down for Long as he comes behind the net. Up the far side for Hunziker. Tried to turn and make that pass for Held, but broken up. Now he's just going to lift it out. It's going to go all the way down. Icing on play. Stelrek, Green, Gonzalez out with Mack and Learman. Puck's tied up off the draw. Stelrek able to come out with it up the far side boards. 18s have it behind their own net. Move it to the near side, then cross ice. Poked by Gonzalez, though, able to hold the zone. Gonzalez behind the net, tried to centering pass, broken up, though. Green on the forecheck, tries to hold it in. He goes down at the blue line. Mack able to send it in. Green chases after that. Played out by the 18s now. They cross the blue line. Shot went wide. Turnaround play there at the near side post. No shot on goal though as Mack plays this up off a stick and out. Sent in by the 18s. Anderson back to play that. Hammers it around for Mack. Mack from the corner. Move that for Stelrek. A little too hot for him to handle. Now they get a shot. Save DiCarlo. In the corner, Anderson gets body position, kicks the puck away. He's checked by two though. Stelrek comes in to support. Puck moves in the corner. Comes to Mack, who gets it to Green. Green up the near side. Chips it into the zone. Green goes after that as the rest change. Worrell out there, Long, Nelius, and Marcotte. Played around Nelius, the 18's after it. Far side corner, they play it up. Worrell's going to get to that first. Worrell moves it for Marcotte. Marcotte center ice. Up the left wing boards. Marcotte tries to center, broken up by the 18 stick. Off the glass, held by Long. Played out of the zone though. Didn't quite get what he wanted with that. Long now to the corner. He's checked, 18's come out with it. Centering pass, shot, save. Carlo holds on for the whistle. Line change as Hunziker held Spain come out. Mack out with Learman. Held skates this behind the net, turns away from pressure. Mack has the puck taken off his stick. 18s move it to the blue line. Shots blocked in front. Learman has it. Learman moves it up. Spain chips it in. Hunziker's there. Hunziker centering pass too far for Spain. Spain from the far side with it. Off his stick though. The 18s clear it out and come through center. Drop pass didn't work there. 18s play it to the blue line though. Shot deflects off a body in front. Learman plays it further up. Still in though from the blue line. The 18s have it. Wrist shot blocked by Held. Spain moves it around for Anderson. Anderson. Hunziker unable to play it out at the line. Held there to support. 18s still hold it in though. Centering pass goes to Spain. He moves it for Learman. Learman's going to lift this up through the neutral zone. Glove down though at their own blue line. The 18s play it up. Teams hammer that in off of Spain's stick. It goes up into the net. Sherman, Green, Stelrek, Long, and Anderson. Teams control the draw. Far side red line off Sherman's equipment into the bench. Out of play. 8:33 left in the third. One goal game with the 16s on top. 1-0. Stelrek in for the faceoff. Tied up off the draw. Sent in deeper on goal. DiCarlo makes the save. reversed by Anderson. Sherman to play that. Tries to chip it to the middle, though. The 18s break it up. Anderson with it now, moves it up to Green from the blue line. Green's cross ice pass is gloved down by the 18s and sent back in. 18s hold the line again. Shots blocked, goes wide, comes out the far side corner. Sent back around. Green after that. Puck's cleared. Up the right wing boards into the corner, icing. Worrell, Yakel, Marcotte, Learman, and Nelius out. 7:53 left. '18's control off the draw. Nelius knocks the puck away in the corner. Marcotte there to support. Shot doesn't get through to DeCarlos. Learman scoops that up and sends it out. And they'll whistle that for the icing. Marcotte on the draw. Puck comes to the 18s. They send it to the near side corner. Glove down at center ice by the 18s. Worrell finishes a check. Learman has it now. He goes cross ice. Yakel touches that to the middle where Marcotte tries to play it. Marcotte into two players though. 18's behind the net with it. Worrell tries the angle. 18's move it up though. Gain the zone across the line. Yakel there to break that up. Nelius makes the check in the corner. Mack turns away with it. Pass comes across where Yakel plays it from the blue line. Has trouble with the puck though. Now it comes to Nelius. Takes it behind the net. Tries to move it for Mack. Nelius still has it off the glass. Glove down at the line by the 18s and sent in. Mack has it. He'll lift this out. Line change behind the play. Hunziker out there. Anderson long held. Wrist shot from the blue line. Looked like it just deflected right before it got to DeCarlo and went in. So a tie game with 6:24 left, 1-1. So the 18's tied up. Held Hunziker, Spain, Anderson, Long held in for the faceoff. One back, Anderson skates it through center. Up the left wing boards. Anderson's check, loses the puck, lifted out by the 18s. Long to play it from his own blue line. Up for Hunziker, he sends it into the zone, but the 18s have it. Play behind the net now. To the half wall, looked across ice. Fan on the pass though. Hunziker has it. Tries to get around a player and he's checked. Anderson comes up with the puck though. Anderson again from the left wing boards. Fights off the check, tries to center for Held. It's off his skate though from the half wall. Hunziker wraps it around. We got a penalty coming. Delayed call on the 18s. They'll touch up here. Cross-checking is the call. So to the power play we go. 5:47 left in the game. 2 minutes of power play time coming as the 18s head to the box. A minor penalty for cross-checking. Marcotte, Worrell, Yakel, Learman, Nelius. '18's trying to get their personnel sorted here. Marcotte in for the draw, tied up. Worrell pushes that back to Learman. Learman now from the blue line. They'll try to get set up. Cross from Marcotte. Marcotte goes down low for Yackel. He has trouble with the pass. Worrell steps into that. The backhander, though, saved. Worrell's wrapped up high and taken down. So another penalty called here. We'll go 5-on-3 now. Bott heads to the box. His takedown on Worrell was called. So a minute 45 of 5-on-3. Whistle off the face-off, though. Timeout to the Team Alaska 16U bench. Just beat the draw there, I guess. Try to get the most out of this 5-on-3 by taking the timeout. Back to action here. Yackel, Marcotte, Worrell, Anderson, and Hunziker out on the power play here. The 5-on-3, minute 45 of 5-on-3 time. 18s control the draw, though, off the wall. They can't clear. Anderson gets to it. Held by Marcotte now, cross ice off a Hunziker stick. It comes out. We got to regroup now. Hunziker through center, gets the wheels going. Hunziker in, reverses it back for Marcotte. Now they get some time and space here on the 5-on-3. Puck rolls on Marcotte. Anderson has it now. He leaves for Hunziker. Interchange there. Now Marcotte with it. Down low, hops Yackel's stick. Worrell's able to come in though and support the puck. Moves it for Anderson. Shot wasn't all that Hunziker wanted. Yackel comes up with it though. Yackel tries center for Worrell. Hunziker steps into it. Shot, glove down. 1 minute, 1 second left on the 5-on-3. Keep the same line. Marcotte tries to win this back. Into the corner. Yackel gets to it, able to move it to Anderson at the blue line now. Cross for Hunziker on the near side. Hunziker walks in, fires shots wide. Marcotte has it now. Hunziker walks to the dot, centers for Worrell, the chip in front. No goal on the play. Yackel was knocked down into the net. We're going to make the face-off be outside here. 42 left in the 5-on-3. Sent in, then cleared by the 18s. Back on side, Hunziker brings it across the line. He's got Marcotte going to the net, gives across for Worrell. Worrell's shot saved. Marcotte turns with it. Rebound gets past Anderson though, and then have to regroup at center. Yackel with it. Yackel skates across the line. Turns, fires across, goes past Hunziker. He's able to hold it in though. Hunziker cross ice for Marcotte. Marcotte from his backhand. Shot save, held. 9 seconds left in the 5-on-3. We'll change the lines up here. Stelrecht, Held, Spain, Mack, Learman come out. 9 seconds of 5-on-3. 3:55 left in the game. We'll have 15 seconds of the 5-on-4 after the 5-on-3 expires. Held in for the draw, wins it back. Spain gets to it. Spain pauses with it, moves it to Learman. Learman from the blue line, wrists one in. Save. It's loose, covered by the goaltender, and we get a whistle. First penalty's expired, so 5-on-4 now. 14 seconds of that remain. Teams control the draw, hammer it, comes funny off the glass, but then they're able to control and get it out of the zone. 8 seconds left on the penalty. Mack goes behind the net with this, moves it for Held. Held's got Stelrecht coming through, but he gives to Learman. It's flush out of the box. In and across the line now, Stelrecht with it, he's checked off the puck. 18's able to clear, comes to Mack from his own blue line, he'll turn it back the other way. 18's after that, play it behind the net on the far side corner, up the wall and out. Hammered in by Mack though from the red line. Stelrecht in after that. Makes the check, Held in to support, the 18's push it past him. Up the near side now. They're able to clear the zone. Spain and Stelrecht in there on the near side. Held in there. Puck's battled for right in front of the penalty box. Spain chips it deeper. Stelrecht trying to get past the body. To the wall. Stelrecht makes a hit in the corner. Spain tries to finish the check. 18's off the glass and out now. Long moves it across for Nelius. Nelius up to Spain. Spain's in. Spain from the goal line behind the net now. Spain moves that up high where Long sends it back deeper. Too far for Yakel. Marcotte out there now as well. Marcotte plays it for Yakel. Yakel's checked in the corner. Chipped in by Nelius, but then cleared by the 18s. Long has to go back to play this. No, yeah, icing on that one. Face-off comes back down into the offensive zone. 2:08 left in the game. Tied up 1-1. Marcotte, Yakel, Worrell, Mack, Anderson. 18's on the draw. They play it behind the net. Worrell after that. Comes free to the 18s though. They skate it up the half wall where Yakel makes a nice check. Anderson from the red line sends it in. The goaltender plays it behind the net. Yakel in on the forecheck, able to break that up. Yakel and Marcotte battle for it. Twisted towards the net. The 18s push it around to the near side. Lifted up, held by Anderson. Yakel has it now from the blue line. Yakel skates it in, top of the circle. He dumps for Marcotte. Marcotte shot's blocked. Comes to Mack at the blue line though. Rips it in. Went off a couple of sticks. Near side corner. Marcotte battles for that. He's checked by two 18 players. Worrell has it. Tries to send it for Yakel. We got another penalty call here. Cross-checking is the call. 18's back to the box. Try to check down the offending player. Now they got him. .126, so finish this game on the power play. Spain held Hunziker, Mack, Learman. Spain in for the draw, wins it to Mack. Mack moves it for Hunziker, back to Learman. Learman walks, wrist shot in off of Spain's stick. Maybe that was Held. The Learman shot, yep, off of Held. Held with the deflection right in front. Beats the goaltender. So the power play goal puts the 16s on top 2-1. 1:20 left in the game. Held, face-offs, one back. Mack plays it. That one's going to go for, no, I guess they waved off the icing. Well, no, there's the whistle. The hand was up, the whistle never came, and then it finally did. So back to the defensive end we go. Timeout now to the 18s. 1:13 remaining in the game. Back to action. Stelrek, Marcotte, Yackel, Learman, Mack. 1:13 left. I don't know what happened. They must not have called that penalty earlier. Or they, well, yeah, no. So they had the power play goal. Even strength now as the 18s have their goaltender pulled. So 6-on-5 is what we play. Shot in onto Carlo, saved. In the corner, the 18s walk out with it. That shot's sticked up into the netting. It goes out of play. 48.1 to go. Held, Spain, Hunziker take the ice. Shot, rebound, shot, loose in front from the corner. Learman plays it up. 18s hold it at the line though. To the near side boards, played in center. Loose, lifted out, not cleared though. 25 seconds left. Battle in the corner, rims around and out. That one will go for an icing. Anderson and Elias come out. Held, Hunziker, Spain out there. 17.7 left. 1-goal game. The empty net still as the 18s go 6-on-5, trying to tie this one up in the last seconds. Comes to Hunziker. He's able to clear the zone. Picked back up by the 18s though. They re-attack, cross the line, they're onside. Shot saved to Carlo, who grabbed the rebound and hang on. 9 seconds left. So Another offensive zone face-off coming for the 18s. Held with this important face-off here. Bounces around in front, goes on net. DiCarlo scrambles. Puck went off the outside of the cage there from the end boards. There's the whistle. And the 16s come out on top of the 18s again. 2-1 the final.